All right, greetings and welcome back to my YouTube channel, One Who Sees Tarot. This is going to be your tarot that I'm going to call the Great Conjunction Tarot. Before we get into that, let's start with our affirmations first, and let's give thanks, and let's put our minds in a receptive place, in a place of appreciation. So let's start with our affirmation regarding our body. Let's go through the body temple and make sure that we're grounded. Let's place our feet solid on the ground and let us take deep breaths and let us relax as much as we can. And let us go through the body parts from the head all the way down to the feet and let us feel them contract, expand. Let's feel that. Let's squeeze those muscles. Good. All right. Now that we have done that, yes. Now let's give appreciation. Let's give a moment of thought and appreciation for our health. So we are wholly healthy, and our body temple is wholly healthy and comfortable. And we are appreciative of that. Now let's go into the mind. Let's find a place of peace in our mind that does not include anyone or anything, no material thing, no place, no person, place, or thing. How about that? Let's just find peace. Let's just feel it. If we could just feel it for 15 seconds, that's better than nothing. See, nobody's there but you. This is your personal, private peace. All right, good. And now you are experiencing perfect peace. So we start with wholly healthy, and then we go to perfect peace, and then we go from there into our affirmations. I hope that you guys are following with your affirmations and keeping up with your affirmations, because you know what happens if you fall away from, or if you stop practicing and pushing yourself sometime towards your affirmations using your manifestation boards, your scrapbooks, your photos, your images. If you stop affirming that this is where you want to be and this is where you are, and if you stop feeling it, what will happen is you move further and further away from your destiny path. And so I hope that all of you are keeping up with your affirmations. Many of you have come in for annual readings and private readings for the month of December, and I appreciate that. It has been a wonderful experience sharing with you. Those of you that have not come in for readings as of yet, you are still welcome to email me. And for annual readings, you can also get a general reading as well. Let's talk for a few moments. I wanted to do this video because it was important to me that as we get ready for the new year, as we get ready to enter into our calendar year 2021, it's important that we look at something that is getting ready to happen on the 21st at around sundown, somewhere around twilight, I believe it is, in the southwestern portion or the southwestern corner of our globe, of our earth. There's going to be something called the Great Conjunction. The Great Conjunction, this particular conjunction, is when two huge planets actually look as if they are touching. They come in the same astrological sign within 0 degrees of each other. You have a great planet called Saturn, and then you have another one called Jupiter. And these two are coming together. They are not really near each other, but to our eye, they cross each other's path, and that's called conjunction. They are coming together in the sign of Aquarius. Some astrologers believe that this is the formal beginning, or definitely a very important aspect of the age of Aquarius. Some astrologers believe that this is the beginning of a new cycle for the world at large, politics, economy, health. But I want to speak to it as it relates to you individually, because if it affects the world, it's going to affect you as well. And I want to talk to you about how you can harness those energies. Before I go deeper into that, let me also add something to that. You also have a first quarter moon in the sign of Pisces during the time or during the same date of the Great Conjunction. We'll talk about all of these as we move further into this cycle, into this conversation. So the Great Conjunction, Saturn being the planet of being thorough, it is known as the taskmaster. It is a rewarder of those who work and those who diligently work and diligently seek their destiny. If you put the time in, and if you put the work in, and if you are determined, then Saturn will be a blessing to you. Jupiter, another huge planet and a huge force in the perspectives of astrology. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, good luck, wealth, happiness, achievement. Now you put these two planets together and let them become conjunct. Put those two energies together. And you have a simple statement that says that if you're willing to put the work in, you will accomplish much more than you even anticipated. It's a good time to think about what you want to do with the rest of your life and to actually begin to imagine, feel, affirm, create in the inner man what you want to accomplish in the three-dimensional world. That is also happening along the same time that the first quarter moon is showing itself in the phase as the first quarter moon in the sign of Pisces. Pisces is a very spiritual sign. One of the characteristics of Pisces is that of being spiritually sensitive, also intelligent as well, having strong minds. The first quarter moon is about going deeper inside of you, looking at yourself first, thinking about what you want to accomplish. A good time to list those wishes, list those desires. Work with your manifestation board. Put those pictures up of that which you want to accomplish. It's also a good time when you will attract to you positive people, positive dynamics, positive circumstances that are going to lead you to your destiny path. I share these things with you because I know that I'm going to be embracing, in fact, I'll be looking in the southwestern skies to see, because it is reported that we can see the Great Conjunction with the naked eye. In addition, this Great Conjunction has not happened in 800 years. It is known as an astrological phenomenon which is called the Star of Bethlehem. And if you remember the story of the Jesus story, you remember that the Star of Bethlehem led the Magi, led the wise people to the Savior. The star led them there. This Star of Bethlehem, let it lead you. Let it guide you to think larger, to expand your horizons. Also to think about what you have to do. Get rid of some of those negative feelings. Forgive some people and release them. Stop carrying them around with you. Who's mad with you? Who doesn't like you? What they did to you? What you did to them? Release those feelings. Let people go. Let anything that is negative, anything that is not working for you, let that go. Clean yourself. Purge yourself. And what will happen then is you'll make space for positive people and positive energies and positive circumstances to come and help you along your path. All right, let's look at some of the things that might be accomplished for you, those of you that are listening during this cycle. Spirit Guide has already been invoked and the cards have been anointed, shuffled, and cut according to the amount of times and directions given to me by my spirit guide. And so with your kind permission, may I begin to look at and an interpretation of the sacred tarot for you for this time cycle. All right, all right, all right, all right. So I do see a great, it's definitely a good time for discernment. So when I talk to you about releasing people and releasing things and negative things in your life, it doesn't mean that they're not real. It just means that you have to put them in a certain perspective. You have to bless people on the level of their consciousness, and you have to allow them to be who they are without you responding to them. So your discernment is clear. You're definitely coming into this cycle and getting ready to go into the new year discerning properly. You are definitely seeing through people and seeing through things. Now I'm offering you the resolve is to bless it, forgive it, release it. And you forgive it because you don't want to carry yourself. You don't want to carry it around inside of you. This is also a time of rest. You have the Ten of Wands in reverse, which is a time of resting from work. You have been working so hard at the negative. You've been working so hard at being poor. You've been focusing so hard on being unhealthy. You've been focusing so hard on being unhappy. Now is a time to change that. Change that. You know, when you walk in your destiny path, when you walk in your true inheritance as small versions of the infinite God, when you walk in your inheritance, things and your life become easy. They become easier because you're not stressed about it, because you know that the creator, the maintainer, the sustainer, and the animator of all life, of all things, the great I am God, is actually working things out for you. For lack of a better term, we use the term he as the pronoun to describe God. It is not he or she. It's not they, them, or it. It simply is I am. So I will say he, but I want to explain that and qualify it. He already has put some laws in place, some rules in place. He already has dispatched some guardian angels to watch over you and to bless you and to protect you. Believers in the supernatural, you must accept that. This is the time. The age of Aquarius, this is the time to embrace all things that are spiritual and positive. You have a choice to make. Hold on to yesterday or embrace tomorrow. You have a choice to make. Hold on to broken hearts or embrace new possibilities of genuine happiness. You've been concerned that you haven't been able to do all the things that you want to do. So then do things that are meaningful. Do what you can do. Do what you can do. I've talked about this in several videos. The idea of you blessing the space that you live in, so that the great creator can give you a bigger space. Bless the space that you live in. Take care of the clothing that you already own. And then the great creator will give you more clothing. Take care of the people that are in your orbit. Bless them and love them. And then you will attract to you the people that you really, really need to go to the next level. But you have to do your part. And your part is, first of all, to embrace. To embrace the good in all things and look for the good in all things. Nothing has come into your life to hurt you. Everything has come to bless you. You have a choice to make, as I mentioned. The choice will either lead you to prosperity or leave you where you are. Something is dying in your life. You need to let it go. The reason why the death card presents itself in this spread is because as something dies, as something is released, there's going to be new birth. There's going to be something new. There's going to be something amazing. I see the Temperance card talking about your environment, which means you're in a very, very beautiful place. See, this reading is not for the hundreds and thousands of people, even though I don't even have that many listeners, but it's for you, about 50 of you who listen to this reading. It's for you. It's telling you that there's a thick membrane of spiritual energies around you. Release all that is negative in this cycle. And during this great conjunction, project that which you want. See yourself working towards that which you want, not stressing towards, but working towards. Some of you have to release someone in your life, because that someone in your life you have become dependent on. Relationships, when they are beautiful, when they are healthy, they are interdependent, not codependent. You don't need them to breathe. You desire them to share the breathing with you, but you don't need them to breathe. Some of you are getting ready to come into 2021 and you're getting ready to come into a much better place financially. Some of you are getting ready to see your finances multiply. Thank you, Spirit. I see finances. Woo, thank you. I see your finances multiplying right in front of you. I see money coming from different sources right in front of you as you enter into 2021. You should embrace this. You should embrace this. You should accept this prophecy that I'm giving you. Yes, some of you have received news in the past that wasn't perfect. I see that, the Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse is saying you got some information you didn't want to hear. Some of you got laid off. Some of you had your hearts broken. Some of you have not reached the level of success that you feel as if you deserve. Anything that is worth having is worth what? Waiting for and working at. And your work does not have to be stressful work. Your work really starts from the inside. And so that's why the Seven of Swords is presenting itself. This card is really saying that you should go about doing things kind of with precision. So think before you speak. Make moves before you actually print it in the newspaper. Make your moves. Do what you have to do. Do what you have to do. And I'm not saying, and I never say this. I don't say this at all. I don't say don't tell people your business, because sometimes by sharing your desires, your concerns, and your needs, someone in your orbit has what you need to bless you, or can lead you to the right source to bless you. And then I always tell you what, I always say that if you're in a circle of people and you can't share your desires and your prophecies for yourself, then you're in the wrong circle. Some of you have dealt with some controlling, mean type of energy. You don't deserve it. Release it. Release it. And then some of you have been too mean to yourselves. Release that too. Love yourself too. Some of you do need to get some documents in order. Some documents need to be in order. Some of you are dealing with some licenses, certifications, contracts. Some of your passports are about to expire as well. This is also getting ready to be a time of travel. Thank you, Spirit. I need to tell you that. I'm taking you with me on this spiritual journey. This is a time of travel. I'm also predicting there's going to be an end to your brokenhearted situation as you move into 2021, those of you that are listening. I do see the card, the Eight of Pentacles, which is talking about learning and earning. Some of you need to acquire new skills, new degrees, new diplomas, certifications, and licenses. It is a general reading, and so it's speaking to all of you who are listening. I'm telling you, I feel 100% confident in this. All of us need to acquire some new skills that are going to help us go to the next level. I know for one, I'm getting ready to learn some new things so that as I enter into 2021, I can take this YouTube channel and the gift that the Creator has given me, I can take it to a broader audience and I can help more people. That is what I desire. You're going to break free from something. Fear not, fear not, fear not. most of the things that have you bound are really, they have you bound in your mind. They have you bound in your thinking. Your thinking has you bound. You have stinking thinking. You have to change that. See yourself where you want to be. See yourself. Just be crazy for your own good. Just enjoy. Just enjoy. See yourself where you want to be. The high priestess is showing up upright. She's definitely speaking to you. She's definitely talking about your intuition is on point. Positive time. The color candle, if those of you that are interested in burning candles during this cycle, I would recommend a mint color. You have 4 possibilities. Mint color. Mint is going to be the beginning of money. Mint. Something light green. Light green, not dark green necessarily. Dark green is good too, but light green right now because it's the beginning. You're trying to actually charge this energy. Light blue is good for those of you that desire to travel. Thank you, Spirit. All right? Okay. I see money coming for many of you, as I mentioned. I see money coming. Money's coming. Money's coming. Money's coming. Money's coming from all different directions. I see the frustration you have on your job. I see that. But I just want you to know that you get ready to enter into a period. The Three of Cups is speaking to you. It's a time of celebration. I know this reading has been longer. You're getting ready to celebrate a victory. That's what I want to tell you. I know, before I can't even get to the next sentence. Victories, sometimes you need to celebrate small things and show your appreciation and celebration for small things. Bless the people in your circle. Love the people in your circle. Fill your life with love so that hate cannot abide. Hate can't even find you. All right, now I can move on. I talked about this, having this video a little bit longer, and I don't like long YouTube videos, I don't, but I made this one because I wanted to be thorough, and I want to give you the most positive and powerful information you could have as you move into and through this great conjunction. Those of you that are still desirous of having an annual reading, you certainly are welcome to reach out to me. I am enjoying this time. The next 2 weeks is going to be very, very high and powerful for me. Bless you all, and I'll be talking to you all soon. I hope to put the astrological signs up, but in the meantime, please listen to this video as many times as you like. Stay blessed, my friends.